Hello, welcome to this short training tutorial on creating video within the SecondLife application. The first thing I want to talk about is utilizing the camera controls within SecondLife. There are a couple different ways to do this. The easiest is to click on View and pull down to Camera Controls. When you select Camera Controls, you will get a little pop-up window that hovers up here in which you have some arrows that you can click on. You can rotate left and right, rotate up and down with the first circle. The bar in the middle has a plus and minus symbol. Clicking plus will zoom in, towards minus will zoom out. The second circle, you can go left and right, up and down. My preferred method is to utilize keyboard keys and the mouse. By clicking on an item, it resets your camera controls if you've already moved them. If you hold down the Option key and click on an item, such as myself, you'll see that the cursor changed to a little plus symbol, and as I hold down my left mouse button, as well as holding down the Option key on the keyboard, it will let me zoom in and out, and I can move left and right at the same time. Additionally, if I hold down Option or Alt on the PC keyboard and Control, I will have more control where I can go left, right, up, down, and tilt to get some really neat pan and zoom effects within SecondLife. Additionally, you can hold down Alt, Control, and Shift, and you will have even more functionality where you can go in circles or whatever you would like there. So play around with the camera controls, get very familiar with them. You'll be able to get some really neat effects that would take thousands of dollars in the real world, utilizing cranes and dollies and so forth. Once you have the basics down with the camera control, the next thing we need to talk about is actually capturing the video. We're going to get into how to do that on the PC side within SecondLife. On the Macintosh platform, there's a bug that the minute you attempt this on the Mac, it will crash SecondLife. And at this point in time, there are no plans to fix that, mainly because there are third-party applications that you can do the exact same thing with, and according to blogs, they're not going to spend the development time to fix that. On most PCs, everything should work fine. Occasionally they have come across some issues with hardware that it will crash on the PC as well. But we'll get into capturing video now. To do that, you'll click on the File menu within SecondLife. As you come down third from the bottom, you'll see the Start Stop Movie to Disk. You can click on that item or use the keyboard shortcuts of Command, Shift, and A. Now my screen capture utility that I'm using will not show an additional pop-up window, so I'm going to try to narrate you through that as best possible. When I want to capture video, I'll go to File and choose this menu or Command, Shift, A. After doing that, on the PC you will get a window that pops open, which is your typical Save As window. To start off, let's just utilize the defaults. I believe that SecondLife is set up there to save to the Documents folder on your PC. You can change the name of the file if you'd like, and then click the Save button. After doing that, a second window will open up, which allows you to change some settings on the video capture side, and that refers to the file type and what codecs that will be used to create or compress and code and decode your movie. We're going to keep this with the basics, so just utilize what is default or pre-selected for you. Just click the OK button or save or whatever that button indicates there. After you click that button, you'll notice that SecondLife is now capturing video from within the app. Go ahead and utilize your camera controls however you like. You get some fun pan and zooms. You can use the application just as you normally would. Have some fun moving around within your environments, interacting with others, and so forth. Throughout SecondLife, there have been some great setups for capturing video. Have fun, explore some sims, find some great backgrounds in which you want to capture video with. like I said, just have fun with it at first. And then when you're finished capturing your video, you'll go back up to the File menu and choose Start, Stop, Movie to Disk, or utilize the Command-Shift-A keyboard shortcut, and then you won't see that pop-up window within your video, which if you do, not a problem. At a later time, you can utilize video editing software to crop or cut and trim out the excess video that you don't want. We'll get into that during other training videos. But there are the basics. After you've stopped your video, go out to where you navigated to save the movie at, which by default was in the Documents folder. Take a look at it. On the PC side, it defaults to a .avi file type, which will play in Windows Media Player or whatever your default media player is.